One of the most beautiful things about Islam is that it really gives us the proper perspective that we're supposed to have as we go through different situations in our life. And I was recently talking with a fellow revert who was really struggling with trials and tests that they were going through. And they really believed that they really had never experienced such difficult trials and tests since their reversion to Islam. And alhamdulillah, we're able to have the understanding that all of the trials and all of the tests that we experience in this life are a means of raising our ranks in the hereafter and giving us opportunities to grow closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that alone is a beautiful perspective and is able to strengthen us as we go through these trials. But an analogy that I was able to share with them is how, alhamdulillah, I have a son who's younger than 2 years old. And he, sometimes while he's getting his diaper changed, he is only able to view it through the very limited perception as a baby, as a child. And it can be uncomfortable sometimes, and not all the times, but sometimes he'll be crying. He'll be doing a little bit of wailing because he's uncomfortable and he wants it to stop. And he doesn't want to go through and experience the diaper change. But it is going through and experiencing the diaper change in that short-term discomfort that is ultimately going to lead him to being in a much better situation overall. And in a similar way, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put us through tests, will put us through trials. And a lot of the times we can be upset and we can complain and we can be mad with Allah that we're facing what we view to be these very uncomfortable and very difficult situations. And sometimes in a very similar way, we're just being a big baby about it. But if we were able to view the things that we're experiencing through the lens of Allah, then we would understand that everything that we're going through is for our good. And so as we're going through trials and as we're going through tests, we need to realize that it's ultimately for our good, and especially as reverts, the way that we've lived our lives previously to Islam. Sometimes we have some pretty poopy diapers, and that poopy diaper is going to need some uncomfortable situations for us to go through in order for us to be cleansed, in order for us to then draw closer to Allah and be in a much better circumstance after. And so if that's you, just realize that, you're just getting your diaper changed, and in the same way that the baby's responsibility, the only thing the baby needs to do while their diaper is being changed is to have a good perspective on it and just allow the parent to take care of them and to cleanse them and to lead them into the better situation. In the same way for us, in terms of the relationship with our Creator, is that we just need to trust in Him, and we just need to have peace as we are going through these difficult situations, knowing that ultimately we are being drawn closer to our Creator and being led into a much better circumstance than we were after. And so if you know somebody who's struggling and going through a tough time, feel free to share this with them, as inshallah it might help make it a bit easier on them. Assalamu alaikum.